Ladies and gentlemen, the world is changing. The rules of warfare are being rewritten before our eyes. And the United Kingdom, we're not just watching, we're leading. Today, Prime Minister Keir Starmer has made a historic announcement that will reshape the future of our nation's defence and security. Buckle up, because this is big.
So starting today, I can announce this government will begin the biggest sustained increase in defence spending since the end of the Cold War. Yeah. We will deliver our commitment to spend 2.5% of GDP on defence, but we will bring it forward so that we reach that level in 2027. Yeah. And let me spell that out, Mr. Speaker. That means spending £13.4 billion more on defence every year from 2027. But, Mr. Speaker, we must go further still. I've long argued that in the face of ongoing generational challenges, all European allies must step up. Mr. Speaker, I want to be very clear. The nature of warfare has changed significantly. That is clear from the battlefield in Ukraine. And so we must modernise and reform our capabilities as we invest. I equally want to be very clear that, like any other investment we make, we must seek value for money. And that's why we're putting in place a new defence reform and efficiency plan, jointly led by my right honourable friends, the Chancellor and the Defence Secretary. Yeah. This investment means that the UK will strengthen its position as a leader in NATO and in the collective defence of our continent. And we should welcome that role. It is good for our national security. It is also good for the defining mission of this government to restore growth to our economy, and we should be optimistic of what it can deliver in those terms. But, Mr. Speaker, in the short term, it can only be funded through hard choices. I want to be clear to the House. That is not an announcement I am happy to make. I'm proud of our pioneering record on overseas development, and we will continue to play a key humanitarian role in Sudan, in Ukraine and in Gaza, tackling climate change, supporting multinational efforts on global health and challenges like vaccination. In recent years, the development budget was redirected towards asylum backlogs, paying for hotels. So as we're clearing that backlog at a record pace, there are efficiencies that will reduce the need to cut spending on our overseas programmes. We will do everything we can to return to a world where that is not the case and rebuild a capability on development. But at times like this, the defence and security of the British people must always come first. That is the number one priority of this government.
13.4 billion. That's not just a number, it's a statement. A statement that the UK is ready to face the challenges of a new era. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about this historic increase in defence spending? Do you believe it's the right move for the UK's future, or do you have concerns about how it will impact other priorities? This isn't about left or right. It's about what's best for our country. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have a respectful and constructive conversation. Subscribe for more updates, and let's keep the discussion going.